Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is December 16th, 2025. It is Tuesday, and we'll start with Wordle first. We are playing number 1641. Alright, let's put in strip here. Ignore that. Oh, that S! That S gave me hope! And then everything else just turned gray. Okay. How many more S words do we have anyway? Oh lord. Suede, like suede shoes? Have they done that one before? They probably have. Suave, I think so too. Yeah, well, I said that do sweet. Just felt like it. Which actually now looks really good. I mean, I've got 4 letters. Okay, there is another E. So what I'm thinking of is squeeze one, but that's unlikely, I think. So I think I'm gonna do segue. That feels like a good guess. Let's go for it. Yes! It's a 3! Awesome! I'm so happy. I am so pleased. Okay. Very, very pleased. Okay, let's go to Squirtle. Segway is the answer. Started with strip. 561 possible guesses. So, Suede was actually really, really lucky. Is squee the other possible word? Squee is the other possible word. Because that's like, you can like squee, right? It's like an expression, like, right? Isn't it? It's like an internet expression. Squee. Don't people say that? Yeah. A squeal of delight or excitement. If you a little squee of joy. So, I don't know. Wait, let's check Word Finder if it has ever been used before. I don't know if it's on the answers because it does feel kind of slangy. So I don't know if they do that. But I am so glad that I chose Segway. Oh, awesome, sweet. I was like, like okay, but I actually when I was thinking, like, should I do sweet? I'm pretty sure sweet has been done before. And then I was like, well, you know what? Who knows? What if today's the day where that U comes in handy? And I was right. The U was really helpful, and the 2 E's. Oh god, it's like I couldn't have scripted this better myself. I it's awesome. I mean, it's not a 1, but extremely lucky too. Getting me a 3, sitting that 3 is just chef's kiss. Okay, let's check Suede. Yeah, it has. Oh, it was just this year. How did I forget this? Oh my god, I thought it was longer than that. Suede was just this year, May 24th. Oh, wow. May was the 5th month, so what? Nearly 7 months ago. Okay, wow. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Just got really, really lucky. Wow, I don't know what to say. That's just great. I'm like on a high right now. Hopefully connections can. Oops, why am I doing that? I should just go here. Hopefully connections. I'll get just as good of a high as well. We'll see. Okay, so we are playing connections number 919. Palindromic number. It feels like it's been a while since we've had one of those. I guess technically 10 days ago since we last had one. Okay, today's 16 words are posterity, bellhop, lifeboat, offspring, spellbound, foxtrot, rattlesnake, mambo, chimera, how do you say that? Rope, bolero, drum roll, brood, quick step, family, suspicion. So certainly a couple of dances, like mambo is a dance, right? Foxtrot, bolero. Wait, is bolero a dance or a hat? God, now something I'm confused. Quick steps to dance, like a ballroom dance. Bolero could be a ballroom dance. It's possible. Not entirely sure, but I don't want to put that in just yet in case I'm wrong about that. Um. Okay. Oh, got bellhop, spellbound, offspring. Oh, okay. Oh, that could be a red herring. Um, chimera. It's. What else could it be there? Right? Starts with a chime. Uh, chimera. Hmm. Anything to do like foreign words, maybe? There, brood, family. They all kind of fit. I know chimera is like it's like a mishmash of things in one. Could that also be family though? I just have no idea. And then offspring. But offspring's not family, offspring's more like your children, so it doesn't look like it makes sense. Suspicion. Drum roll, please. Uh I do definitely see a couple. I mean, there are a lot of overlaps right here. It's like, okay, like bellhop. You could have bell, rattle, chime, and drum as like sort of musical instruments. Maybe. I mean, it could be if you want, and then the dances, ballroom dances could be the second one. Foxtrot, quickstep, bolero, mambo, possibly. Um, but spellbound. We'd have us. Then we've got lifeboat too. Does that do anything lifeboats? Dirty ones. Yeah, that's true. That's the problem, right? When I don't really know what the word means, then I'm in trouble. Bell, rattle, drum, and chime. Percussive like instruments. I guess you could say that. But is that the true category or is it something else? This will spell bound. It's a bound spring hop. Sort of like a leap in your step. Uh, a verb. It's gonna be a noun. Do I want to try this one? I guess I will. God. Oh, thank goodness! It is the percussive or percussion instruments. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that was one. All right. Maybe the dances are another foxtrot player. Dances. Could be. Hold on. Rope. Why is that rope? Rope. Time. Rope. Okay. You can uh you can raise a family. You can raise someone's suspicion. um, um can you raise a lifeboat? Yeah, I'll try the dances first. I have no idea. Let's try that. It's the dances. Oh my god. Okay, so is it things you can is it can you raise posterity? What is posterity actually? Sure, have no idea. Oh god. Rude family? Sure. Offspring is a band, right? It's a band. I think Offspring is a band. Are any of these bands? But you would not raise a lifeboat, you would lower a lifeboat, wouldn't you? Raise posterity. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness, what is that? No. Yes, I mean things you can raise. Oh my god, this is crazy. No, it's not one away. Okay. Oh god. What is it? What is it? Okay. Oh man. Uh, I have 3 lives left. 2 groups to guess, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm guessing for. Am I guessing things you can raise? But I already I have to take that because group and offspring, they're all kind of similar. It could be a band. Tug on rope spellbound. What's that mean? Spellbound. Is it a song or suspicion? Could be songs of some kind. I could try posterity as a noun. No. Posterity is descendants? I had no idea. Oh, okay. So what is this one then? Are these I wrote spellbound fiction, the Gloom Group. So definitely something you can do. Things that mean something, right? Raft. Raft. Uh, uh, device. Can rope. Things you can tie. No. Can I arouse? I have no idea. What is this? Hmm. Oh, Hitchcock movies. Wow. I was never gonna get that one. I thought it was like a word thing or something. Movies. Oh, never in my life. I've never heard of those Hitchcock movies. Maybe Spellbound, possibly as a movie, but the rest, no, not at all. Okay, this is a to me this is a tough connections puzzle today as well. Okay, let's look at the purple. Starting with percussion instruments. Bell from bellhop, chime from chimera. I think that's how you say it. Drum from drum roll, rattle. Rattles like the drum, bum 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 chime, ding, like a little wind chime thing, and then bell. Just you can also shake the bell, like playing. So percussion instruments. Dances, bolero, foxtrot, mambo, quickstep. I wasn't sure if bolero was a hat type of hat or a dance. I don't know if there is also a bolero hat. Like, do they mean two things or is there only one thing? Uh, oh, there's a dance. Maybe that's what I was. I don't know. There's a genre of music called bolero. Okay. Um, let's see for other uses. Spanish dance. Okay. Piano work. Yeah, it's just a musical genre, songs. It's not a hat. I'm probably thinking of something. But there is a bolero jacket. Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Some kind of like outerwear. Maybe that's what I don't know. But yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't know. I thought it was something else besides a dance. Okay, but yeah, foxtrot, mambo, quickstep. Those are pretty dances. So posterity. I didn't know that meant like your descendants. I just wasn't sure what that meant. Let's check. Posterity. Ah, okay. So the offspring of one progenitor to the furthest generation or all future generations. So yeah, descendants, people after you, coming from your bloodline, I guess. Brood, family, offspring. I thought offspring only meant children, but I guess it means also all like children and then your children's children. I thought it just meant your, like your own, like the immediate descendants. I didn't know like that also could mean like you said like just in general like all the descendants or maybe like I guess maybe descendants they also have multiple meanings of descendants. I mean they are all descendants, but some of them are only direct descendants, right? So, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're all descendants of you, including your own children are your descendants. I guess so, maybe. I'm confusing myself, but okay, I get it now. The green, but this to me this is also I don't know. I want to say this is a tough green, but it's only tough because I didn't know what posterity was. I guess if you know what that word means, then it's not a tough green at all. It's fine as it is. But I just but yeah, that blue one was tough. To me, the blue was tougher than purple only because I didn't know those Hitchcock movies. Okay, what are they even about? Lifeboat as a movie? Lifeboat. This one I think it's an American survival film. Okay, makes sense. The title is called Lifeboat. Alfred Hitchcock, from a story by John Steinbeck. Oh, that guy. He always does. I don't know if they expensive things. Um, set entirely on a lifeboat launched from a freighter, torpedoed and sunk by a Nazi U-boat. Oh, okay. This the first is in Hitchcock's limited setting films. Well, I guess it means like they're only just in like one place, kind of the whole thing. So they've got this one, Rope, as well. What is it? A psychological crime thriller. What's it about? Okay. I don't know what it's about though. It's like a murder. Two brilliant young aesthetes. How do you pronounce it? Aesthetes. Strangled to death their former classmate from prep school in an apartment. So they're basically it looks like it's held in the apartment. Like the conversation happens in the apartment. So I don't think they really go anywhere else. And I'm guessing they use rope to strangle that person. And then Spellbound, is it supernatural related? 1945 film. So another psychological thriller. He's known for that. Oh, Ingrid Bergman and Gregory Peck. Okay. It follows a psychoanalyst who falls in love with the new head of the Vermont hospital in which she works, only to find that he's an imposter suffering dissociative amnesia and potentially a murderer. Potentially, why did I say that like that? So it's not even like super. I thought it was like supernatural witches or something, but it's not. It's just psychological thing. And then suspicion, right? Typical suspicion. Suspicious minds. Okay. Film noir. Okay. Handsome playboy meets this woman on a train. Blah blah blah. Are they just on the train the whole time? I think they might be. I guess so. I did not see it. Oh, but these are not the limited setting films. It's not these ones. But Rope was, and so is Lifeboat. But I think not the other two. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Those are the movies. Really old movies, but I guess classics for some people if you know your Hitchcock stuff. But maybe Wine is doing this to balance all those times she kept doing the Disney and the Pixar, and she's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a break. I'm gonna do some like older movies, older classics, and see if you guys know that one. And I didn't, so that's why I headed it in. But luckily, the green was a little bit kinder to me, and so I survived. If not, I wouldn't have made it. Yeah, you just couldn't have because those were tough. The green, sorry, the purple and yellow, gettable. The green eventually with the right kind of guess, but actually I thought these were things you can raise. Well, that's funny, right? Of course you can raise a brood family offspring. I was like, okay, you can raise suspicion, but that's that's yeah, that's still a funny and a silly attempt by me to get it right, and which I didn't. So yeah, but that's okay. There it is. All right. So made one mistake, although it didn't feel like it, but yeah, it was just one mistake and another purple first. Kind of curious to see my stats now on purple first. Where are we at? Okay, almost at 75 purple first. Another two more games to get, and then I'll get this beautiful badge. Okay, very cool. All right, let's pick the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Okay, we're halfway through December, and the month is speeding along. Not many more days left to the end of the year. Okay, one across. Wine producing country of South America. Oh, 5 letter country of South. I want to say Chile, but I'm not so sure. Okay, but let's leave it for now. One down. U.S. Senate broadcaster. I don't know. Oh wait, C-SPAN, is that the one? I remember. I vaguely remember. This could be Chile. Okay, let's try that. Two down. Suitable for sledding. I don't know this. Three down. Arrogant boast. I'm not sure. Four down. Lawful informally. Illicit. Five down. Sheeran and Harris. Eds. Six across. Was the father of. Was the father. Oh, that does not look right, does it? Okay. I guess it's not it. Except across. Advertises. Sells. Eight across. Blank want for Christmas. All I want for Christmas. Nine across. Natasha's refusal. Natasha is in like Russian? Neat. Yes. Advertises. But then this one doesn't look right either now. I guess listen could be right. Odd. Advertises. Listen, what is it? Or sledding hill? Arrogant boast. And it's not. I thought it was the father of. I'm thinking of like sire, like SIRED. Then it's not C-SPAN then. It's what is this? Okay. Oh, I typed it. I typed it in wrong. Gosh dang it! I didn't even notice that. Oh Lord. There we go. And then this is I rule, and then this is listed. Oh wait, no, not listed. Legit. Sorry. 1 minute 41 seconds. Due to my numerous silly mistakes. Oh gosh, it's as if I've never filled in a puzzle before. Crossword puzzle. Okay, let's take a closer look at the answers. One across. Wine producing country of South America. Yeah, figured five letter country of South America. All I could think of was Chile. I didn't know they produced wine, but now I do. Trivia. One done U.S. Senate broadcaster. At first, I didn't know it. I was like, "What? What is that?" And then I remember it's C-SPAN. I'd seen before in a couple of crosswords, and I remembered it. But funny enough, I just spelled it wrong. I spelled CP San. That. Two down. Suitable for sledding. So hilly is like the condition of it is hilly. So that's great. It's a hilly hill. You can sled down. Three down. Arrogant boast. I rule, right? Like how I ruled Wordle, but I did not rule this crossword. Four down. Lawful, informally, so legitimate, and then informally, shortened slang, legit, right? Five down. Sheeran and Harris. They're both guys named Eds. nod and a shout out to the Ed who replies to my video ads comments. Thank you. Six across was the father of, yeah, that's why sired. Yeah, so you yeah, you fathered a whatever, an animal, a child. So it's called the sired. Seven across advertises plugs. Yeah, yeah, sort of like to plug your content, your products, whatever. Eight across a blank want for Christmas. This Mariah Carey's All Life on Christmas. Again, Christmas clues popping in just a little bit. Elizabeth just sprinkling one or two, mostly just one in the puzzle. She's not doing like a lot, so yeah. But I don't know, maybe on Christmas Day itself, she might be like, the whole thing is all Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. Then across Natasha's refusal. Well, Natasha is a pretty common Russian name, but it also reminds me of Natasha from Natasha Black Widow. She's Russian as well. So I don't know whether that's the same Natasha or just choosing any kind of Natasha as a Russian name, and a refusal, what she would say in her language in Russian is niet. Uh yes, I think would be da. I think so. I did like just a few weeks of Russian, very basic, like kids level Russian, years ago. I can only remember like little words and possibly how to read the alphabet, and that's it. And that's not really helpful, but at least I didn't know this one, so that I guess it did come in handy, just a teeny bit. Okay, so yeah, trivia wise, Chile, C-SPAN, especially if you're not American, probably you might be familiar. Like before I did crosswords and stuff, and before I looked at some U.S. networks, I didn't know what C-SPAN was. Never heard of it. So, but now I do, of course, and I do know. But back then I didn't know some things. But Chile, C-SPAN, EDS, yeah, sure, but famous enough. But yeah, trivia, sure. And then Niet as a language one of the languages. All right. So there we go. That was the daily video. So let's move on to the comments. Okay, so I'm reading the comments. These are from December 14th, 2 days ago. As apologies, I did not get to do a video yesterday. I came back home from the clinic pretty late at night and I was just tired from waiting in the clinic for so long. Okay, so there we go. So SG 340, 3435, I should say. I just realized your numbers add up to 69. Was that intentional? I don't know, but it's fun to just think about. Okay, so let my Wordle streak continues. Yeah, I always, whenever I'm so close to losing and Wordle tells me, phew, and I think to myself, exactly, that's exactly how I feel. I was worried as well that I wasn't gonna make it. It's the same thing. Gregory Hines was a great dancer and entertainer, but not as renowned as, say, Fred Astaire from the generation before mine. See, Fred Astaire, I knew. Gregory Hines, unfortunately, I'm so sorry to Gregory. Yeah, I think he's passed away. But anyway, I'm sorry to the descendants. I'm sure his descendants. I might have heard of his name, but it just at that time I just didn't ring a bell. Yeah, just couldn't think of it. But Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, like blues kinds of dancers, like and performers. I knew Charlie Chaplin. Okay, I don't know which generation they are, but I knew those people. Babe, it's a tremendously sweet movie. Definitely worth a watch. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should look for it. Maybe sometimes YouTube they have like those full movies for free. Yeah, you know what? I love that. I think it's like is it like a family movie? I love that. Something simple, sweet. Hopefully not something that makes me cry because I cry easily at movies. So I don't know but hopefully it's just a fun thing and not much crying involved. Yeah, maybe pull it up on some cool rainy homebound Sunday. That's a good idea. I like that, ST. I will think about that. I look for it on YouTube. Okay, Dugong did Lance, Stony, and Swing. Whoa, good three, really good three. Used from Clasp to Lance because I didn't really keep. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I like Lance as a starting word too because you've got the A, the E, and it's like it has 4 letters from crane, which is, as we know, it used to be my favorite word, but there's already been the answer before, so I can't use crane anymore as starting word. I want to use one that's not been used before. So Lance, I think, is a good kind of like a sister word or a brother word, a sibling word to crane. I like that. It's like spiritually almost the same, right? In my opinion. And nice RR, reverse rainbow, for those of you who don't know, in connections. No worries for me, but it wasn't close. But at least you didn't make any mistakes. Good job. Okay, you guys reverse order difficulty. Blah, blah. Having some other category recently helping design out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wonder, I don't know. I don't know if they plan, if they know exactly which puzzle they're gonna use per each day. I mean, for each day of connections. Because if it were me, I don't know if I do like a few days in a row of like silent letter categories. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of similar. Unless it's unless it's a red herring, then I'd be okay with that. But if it's like it is the group, it is the answer, I'm like, why are we doing this like 2 days in a row? Or a few days close together. I'm not really a fan of that. But that's just me. Yeah, thank you. I mean, yeah, I didn't know most of them, but I do my best to try to work it out. Like sometimes just going by the name, like trying to figure out okay, what letters do they sound like names? Do they sound like words? What could it be? But yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm a movie buff, but I guess I've absorbed enough random bits of movie trivia over the years to sort of know or have heard some people, even though I don't know what they look like. I may have heard of their names like Ingrid Bergman or whoever. Like Gregory Peck. Like Gregory Peck, I knew Gregory Hines. I might have heard of him, but I probably forgot. So yeah, I'm so sorry. But wow, he was a big movie star back then. It's a shame I didn't know. Yeah, he was known as a great dancer. Cool, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Mm. Okay, and then Edward. Let's see what Edward did. Tread, Scion, Slink, and Swing. Ooh, okay, interesting four. Scion was pretty good because it gave you the S and the I and the N. But you thought it could have been Sling. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you laughed at me, like I said, because I really thought, like, oh my god, what if it's today? What if it's today that it's Scion, and then you and I get a really good, like, second guess or something like that, you know? So I was like, it could be with the S and the I. Who's to say? So yeah, I got excited because for you and for me, but turned out to be incorrect. Uh, but yeah, but good job getting a 1 out of 4. Great. Connections difficulty 3 out of 5. Okay. Oh, our difficulty was actually on par with the New York Times testers. Okay, that's a rare occasion. And thank you for the reverse rainbow. Yeah, that I get a little bit lucky with the reverses. Well, lucky, but I'm able to suss out what the colors I think are, and I see them in time. Sometimes I don't even want to go for a reverse rainbow because I feel like I don't have enough time. I mean, notice I don't have time. I mean, like I want to sort of how should I say it? Like, I want to just put in the group that I know for sure so that I can start thinking about the other groups. So that's usually when I don't go for reverse rainbows. It's when I feel like I'm not too sure about the other group. So let's put in one that I do know, just see what color it is, and then we'll use that as a clue for the rest. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like, okay, see everything and then arrange in the rainbow because I just feel like I don't have time for that, and I just want to be sure, really certain what I'm doing. Okay, how many minutes do I have left for the comments? Okay, 2.5 minutes. It's not a lot of time, so let's keep going. Um, blah. Oh yeah, you're right. I did actually vaguely notice that the Anderson looked weird to me, but I forgot and I didn't think to raise it up that, hey, you know what? Isn't it spelled S-E-N? I probably in my mind probably did think of it, but then I just suddenly, I guess I was because I was busy talking through the video, I probably just forgot it. But when my eyes scanned it, I was like, that looks weird. In my brain, I thought of that, but I didn't say it out loud. I didn't bring it up. But yeah, thank you for reminding me that yes, it is incorrect. So where's the research, guys? I mean, New York Times, when you're doing the puzzle research, spelling important. Famous authors even like, oh God, Lord. Uh, Oh, you knew Heinz and Kasha. Well, good for you. Okay, so you played a Boggle inspired Western stream called Squares today. And what pops out of me, Kasha? Oh, I think I know that one, Squares. You have to find like all the words, right? It is kind of to me, it eats up a lot of time, but it's fun trying to get all the words. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go play Squares too. I feel like it's been a while since I played them. Okay, and then Glacier Breeze. You did Slant, Sean, Swung, Swing. Oh, you also got the SN. You were in the trappy SN world. Oh my goodness. The bot recommends Chunk. Ugh, I don't know if I thought of that. Yeah, yeah. Oof. Thank you for understanding my pain. Uh, yes, exactly. I really thought it was like Scion. It's gonna be Scion, you guys. Then it wasn't. Oh boy, oh boy. See what's up after your first guess. Yeah, that SN Trappy. I didn't actually think it would be as much, but then now I see your solving. Yeah, I can see why. But good going with the 4 too. Even though it was the Trappy one, but you got there. So congrats on the 4. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go to. Oh my gosh, do I even have time to cover the 50 seconds? Okay, well I have to go speed. Okay, Edward did tread, do, dodgy. Okay, you missed doggy. well, I maybe meant to type dodgy. Anyway, but still, grade 3. Okay, next difficulty wasn't the hardest ever, but yeah, New Times gives 1 out of 5. Okay, you're getting started. I find it's funny when sometimes oh gosh, I don't have time to talk anymore. Okay, 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I don't have time to go through it, but good job on what you did in the end. Because of yeah, bumper. Okay. But we're just gonna go to the Wordle stuff because I think that's the most important because everybody plays the Wordle ones. Okay, Dugong did land story, hobby, foggy, dodgy. Oh, you barely dodged the fail. Oh my goodness, Dugong, but I'm so glad you made it. Okay, dodgy, great. Okay, how many seconds I have left? 5 seconds. Okay, Glacier Beast, congrats on your three guest soft. Okay, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't comment anymore. Bye.